Our stream.
Yeah, so what do we got going on today? We're gonna finish Killer Frequency, and Wisteria's got some strange news.
Strange stories. More like strange stories.
Okay, well, okay. So how are you
Nothing
doing,
new.
Wisteria?
I'm good. I missed streaming. I
Yeah,
missed being sociable. Parasociable. Hi. How are you doing, Wismar?
I'm doing okay. I guess I can give hurricane updates. Um, it wasn't really much more than a few rainy days in my specific
For you.
location. Yes. I am sure there are people much worse off in the state of Florida. There are 3 million without power right now, and some counties are 75% to 90% without power. So there are definitely people impacted. I just wasn't one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't checked the plants yet, though. I'm gonna do that after stream. So I might need to
Can
upright some.
can you tell the most important news of them all?
Our new house fairy.
Yes.
Yeah, so I brought in a bonsai last week, and a mysterious fairy was seen perched on the bonsai pot while I was checking on it during the hurricane.
He's like yellow, greenish, transparent looking guy. Quite slim. Runway model. A lizard.
Yeah, one of
I
those
named it BB Wonton.
baby wonton.
Yeah.
Okay, this is news.
Even for you.
Yes,
But you promised to keep it safe.
yes, and I even have started to feed it. It's kind of hard because all the mealworms are a bit large, so we'll see if he can take the larger mealworms.
Match it with its appetite. Maybe you could find some like gnats or something.
Yeah, maybe
I'm literally sending Wismore gnat hunting.
maybe even eat the mosquitoes that make their way in.
Yeah.
Did you do the Discord post?
I did. I'm gonna check to see if I did it right.
Stream noticers.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good job then.
Yeah.
Here, why don't we go ahead and get into our radio studio, and then once Peggy stops talking, we can do our strange news.
Okay.
So we have a better background.
I'm running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
I get rid of this. Oh, I guess I'm stuck with the Polaroid.
Beats me. But we gotta do it and we're going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
All right.
Time to turn the music off.
Hello again, Gallows
Oh.
Creek. This is Forrest Nash.
He's answering the calls
We're
first.
circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fretman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you?
Did
All
he
right.
call me a goose?
Goose is one of the other frat dudes.
Oh.
So yes, he did call you a goose because he thinks you're somebody else.
It's Forest, bro.
So here I can leave it if you want to do our strange news segment.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, today I was at the store in the search for something special because my memory never fails me. And I was looking for UFO candy because I promised.
Yeah.
There was none in sight. Everybody just looted the store. There was no UFO candy.
So everybody's trying to catch fairies out in the forest with UFO candy.
I bet. I don't know why it's so popular because they don't taste that good. They're only like good to leave around the forest and not feel bad about it. So that was shocking.
The
And
woodland sugar treats.
exactly. And yeah, recently I've been reminded of this beautiful concept that we have here in Romania called taxes. Which taxes are like everywhere. But here, our beautiful government decided to tax the most lucrative business in Romania. And if you cannot guess what it is, I'm gonna tell you. This witchcraft, magic.
Yeah, so it doesn't require any sort of investment to get into magic.
I mean, ancestral investment.
Hey yo, we got a three thunders.
Thunders.
You know what that means? That means
You're
I,
gonna spin him.
yes.
Take him for a tumble.
Are you ready for a spin, three thunders?
Glad to see you. Glad to see you too, Three Thunders. You made your way to us.
We have possibly new anime girl sound effects from Wisteria. remember, we were watching Spy Family,
Yeah.
and what did she say? I forgot her name.
She says Anya.
Yeah, Anya.
I don't know. She says daddy a lot, but I don't think that's what you refer to.
No,
Hi.
it was Waku Waku.
Waku waku. But she says like he's a liar. She reads minds though. America, yeah.
Hi.
Ha.
There we go. Welcome, Three Thunders. I hope you're doing well.
Can I get back to my mind-blowing story?
Yes.
Yes. Three Thunders. I was talking about the most lucrative field in Romania and how the government decided to put an end to this nonsense and start to tax it properly, like all the other fields, and that is witchcraft, magic. They wanted to put a tax on magic because apparently there were too many witches doing potions and curses and stuff like that and fortune telling, and they said that's it, no more, and they wanted to implement this law. I think it was like around 2010 or 8, something like. The entire world was in an economic crisis and they were wanting to tax the witches.
Tax their way out of crisis.
Yeah, when you don't have stuff to do, you tax the witches. And all the witches got together and they made like a huge group kind of curse, and they said in exactly 3 months from now, if this bill gets passed, everybody in the government will have really bad things happen to their maybe for their prized possession. Nobody will be safe. All these men will freeze, paralyze from the waist down, and they were like, oh shit, no. Anyway, and they did not enforce the tax on witches, and that's how you properly put a curse on the government. Make them afraid of you. This is how you know it's a powerful business.
Wow. Three Thunders has news from Bulgaria. They also have a tax for witches, mediums, and fortune tellers. It's pretty high, and it looks like it's already been passed.
Oh my god. Your witches need to form this witches union with our witches to get better rights and better taxes, because ours did not manage to get taxed and they're still thriving.
Yeah, I wonder what it's like when a witch goes on, or when all the witches go on strike.
Nobody is getting their fortune telling told, and they just have to like navigate life like the rest of us peasants. Did you know that people spend fortunes and go in debt going to witches in Romania?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and they, the witches, kind of like once you start going to them, they blackmail you once you think like, I think I had enough. Like I should be able to navigate my own life from now on. Thank you for your advice, though. And they're like, you don't want to know what happens in the next chapter of your life without me. And they start to like blackmail you with stuff they know about you and all the information you told them. So they're like the worst version of like a confidant.
Wow. That sounds like a reason not to see witches.
Yeah, but it's so enticing because why not?
Making witch deals.
Exactly. And they make witch potions and they're trying to make sure that your first few visits are amazing, everything goes according to plan, and then everything goes downhill and people get in these witches schemes and loopholes and things, and they get stuck in them for years. Like I've seen people on TV say, I've been going to witches every day, every afternoon at work for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and actually, even the wife of our dictator, late dictator, was using the services of witches to brainwash her husband into doing what she wants.
Yeah, we've had quite a few presidents here that uh, reliably saw fortune tellers.
How is fortune telling taxed in the US, Wismore?
It's not any different. It's just, whatever you earn, it's income tax.
I see, I see. So it's not about the field that you're proficient in.
Right. I don't think we have any, like, taxes on professions.
We do, because sometimes you want to like not tax groups of people because they bring a lot of income. Like for the longest time, I'm not up to date with it, but they don't have a tax on IT people, and
Wow.
they make a lot of money freelance. And there was like this IT heaven here. Everybody is an IT person here. Your neighbor, their cat, their mom, everybody. And somehow they were like, no, IT is fine, but the witches are the ones that bring our country down.
Interesting, strange news. Thank you, Wisteria.
You're welcome. I also want to say that, isn't it strange news that after the hurricane, I started seeing videos of little people and gnomes and just like these gremlin creatures running across parking lots and people's driveway because people try to film a hurricane or something. Have so many cryptid videos and UFO-ish videos emerge, and I feel like it is a very active magic time, dare I say.
Yeah,
And what is even more shocking is that I did not save the gnome video. I'm sorry.
yeah. You're gonna have to search for them though. I do have another piece. There are people reporting seeing purple skies during the hurricane, and they have got
Yeah.
pictures of the purple skies. And people are saying like this is unheard of. It's proof that they're man-made hurricanes, but there are actually photos of other hurricanes with purple skies.
I've seen like pinkish red outside, and this woman was like, I thought the lights of my car were on and everything was red in her driveway, but they were not. And she said, everything is so red. I don't know. I'm like in an Indian movie, in the beginning when they have that color filter. Like, that's oddly specific, but still everybody gets it.
Alright, are we ready to pick up killer frequency?
Yes.
I'm going with Goose.
Plonker, it's Goose.
Goose! Goose, 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 Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here! The party has moved!
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty cool, though. Dude, she said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns back up. The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, should check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that Goose respect we love. I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
I think we should rename the title of the stream to not catching the frequency killer to catching the whistling turd.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then.
He's
I was
lying.
petrified, Forrest.
Mhm.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right.
Wow,
One day,
this is all on air too.
Came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me,
What does
he
she
used
mean by the
both.
carrot?
You see,
So
my sister
that would be
is sick.
how you get a horse or a donkey to follow you, is with a carrot, like a treat,
Mm-hmm.
and then the stick is where you whip them with the stick to punish them to go.
Oh, okay. Let's continue.
She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We
Isn't
understand.
it kind of counterproductive to say this whole thing on radio while he might be listening?
Well, not if he's dead.
I said might.
Yeah.
Thank you, Virginia. That was
See?
brave.
She was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? If only Sandra had made it. We could have talked to her, too.
Sandra. I don't remember Sandra.
Me neither.
Of course, it has been a month.
Yeah. It was shocking how she died.
Oh. Looks like we've got a call coming in.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
This the pizza guy?
I think so. He sounds Italian.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always
Pizza-roni?
had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy
Pepperoni?
birthday
Yeah.
you would like to say to Mr. Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
Is he using a different phone number? Or are you not watching, Peggy?
Yeah. Peggy.
I suppose I should take this call. This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers! Come
Oh my
rain or
God,
sleet or
can't the
whistling man,
frequency
we'll
killer
be
get to Ponty?
there.
Maybe he is the killer.
He sounds like it.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Bonnie's Pizza helped us
Moving
earlier.
along, I'd like
Get
to
a
welcome
message.
another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Ah, I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please,
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Alright, which one, Wisteria?
Are you in danger?
are you in
With a
danger?
stranger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I
Uh-oh.
think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed.
I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Use a key.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
The dog person.
I'm guessing you're not a dog person.
No, I'm not. It's my neighbor's dog. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Get your neighbor's attention.
Well, that might alert Whistling Man to her.
Okay, so the security system's name?
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000 keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
That.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the Whistling Man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Found a record down in that maze. See if I can find it.
Just put on something and let's get your stuff.
A classic back by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn
By
Finds.
Dolly Parton.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Alright, so that means we're going back down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am looking forward to our next game.
Which is...
Dr. something. That Soviet cartoon game.
Mm-hmm. Doctor Something and Death.
It's down this way. I forget. Oh, here we go.
Are we going to Clive's office?
Yep. His hidden
Stash.
office.
Bam. What are those diapers?
Yep, okay.
Papers. You already learned the layout by now.
Yeah, I just have to remember it. Reminder it. Remember.
Reminder.
I have looked through most everything here, though. What else could we find?
How about the stack of papers on the table? Next to you. Next to you.
Oh, these?
Yeah. Whee! What are those?
Can't see. Some kind of card.
It's like a cassette.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that the cassette that that girl wanted?
I don't know.
Dawn? Was it Dawn? We can go back and play her a song if this doesn't work out. You know what? We should look outside where there are like boxes and stuff because he bought it. Maybe he installed it.
Okay. Empty. Noon.
Noon, hi. Everybody's yelling at Noon. How's the Noon doing?
Good to see you, Noon. Would you like another fairy sorting? See if you can collect a new one. That is a new one. The zombie fairy.
Wow. It's like Pokemon, yeah, exactly. Well, at the end of the streaming year, you'll have this band across your chest with a lot of fairy sorting badges.
Yes.
And when you collect them all, that means that you transform in your higher form self. A gnome.
Okay, so that's where I was. No more doors.
Noon says, I haven't sorted it out yet. I see what you did there. I see you. I see you.
Oh yeah, there's this place too.
How was your day? How's it going on? We are here doing Killer Frequency Part 2, which was actually Part 3.
Yeah.
I almost messed up the thumbnail.
Our part 2 was interrupted by me not feeling good. So it's a continuation.
What's more? There's this issue, and on the screen there's like this black line, and it's from my... I think it's from me. What if I do this? Will it disappear?
Let me hit resume and then we'll see if it's still there. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can fix that. Thank you.
No, it says day was overall nice. Nice. How are you two doing? We are vibing. We are happy to be streaming again.
Yeah. Fixed?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Wismar.
Thank you for telling me.
And Noon, guess what? After the treacherous hurricane, we have a fairy.
Yeah,
Wismar found this lizard.
new household fairy.
Yeah. He found a baby lizard that is like all yellow and green in one of his bonsai pots that he brought from outside, and he looked like he just hatched like 2 minutes ago. And he's so cute, and I named him. He's baby wonton. He's Asian. Asian.
I am not seeing anything.
Do you believe all lizards to be fairies, Wismar?
No.
No. Was Drake Poon a fairy?
Yeah, he was super smart for a lizard, so that's what gave him away.
I think if he was left to his own devices, he would like take over the stream. Wouldn't the security system that we're looking for would be like at the door?
At the front door?
Yeah, I mean like installed, because we have one too.
Okay.
So now we have a lizard that Wismar is trying to keep alive until I arrive.
Or maybe it's in the coffee room. I don't know
And
why.
we are also anxiously waiting for the third coming of herbs. Isn't it?
Yes. Okay.
Anxiously or patiently, Wismar?
Ancients.
Anxiously?
Yep.
Anxiously then. It's your average Joe with a cup of Joe's. Average Joe, the guy you know.
Da, da, da.
Look at the board. Look at the board. Look
Attention
at the
staff. No numbers on that.
board. I don't even know what we are looking for though.
The security code, it's 6 digits.
6 digits. But like, if I was a security code, where would I be for all the losers in the office to find me?
I would say in the... Oh, look, a mousetrap. I would say in the office of Clive, which I've already looked through.
No, it needs to be visible for everybody.
So here
Maybe
at the front desk.
At the front desk, yeah. Under the keyboard says none. Which keyboard? Whose keyboard? There's no keyboard here. Maybe like upstairs? Did Peggy send us on a goose chase? Goose moose?
There's nothing to pick up here. Yeah, we didn't really get any clues on where to look.
Yeah, they just said security system, go.
Under the
Don't you just
doormat.
wish- Yeah. Don't you just wish that sometimes they would like give you clues? Who's listening to this? Mile.
Oh, I haven't been able to pick up stuff because I was holding this thing. That's unfortunate.
Oh, you can pick up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I was mousing over things to see what I could pick up. And it wasn't giving me anything because I was holding something.
Pizza. Maybe look at this board. Look at the cork board.
Same info.
Attention staff. What does it say to the attention staff? Please stop putting Snickers in the office furniture. You are lowering the resale value. Stop hiding Snickers in the furniture.
Stickers.
Stickers. Stickers then. Nobody ever complained about an extra Snickers when they bought old furniture. The guy you know. You should like go back to Peggy and maybe she'll like tell us something because she likes to tell us one.
Yeah. Okay. Open.
Open. What if at some point we just like go out the door and we see the whistling man next to us? We just kick him, right?
We saw him when we were in the back alley.
Welcome back, Forrest.
Yeah, well, like
Find
in the
anything?
building.
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
Any
Any
ideas?
ideas, Peggy?
Dawn says she's stuck outside the Woodside Apartments with the whistling man nearby. She's locked out because of some new security system.
Yeah, the Starling 4000.
Right, and we had the same security system delivered here. Clive was going to install it, so check the basement. I guess that's where Clive would have stuff like that.
Thanks, Peggy.
Back to
No
the
problem.
basement.
Don't take too long.
How about you go downstairs, Peggy? Oh, weren't we in the basement?
Yeah, but I was holding something, so I couldn't pick up anything. There's the bathroom.
It would sure be nice if we could teleport. If we go zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. So she said that Clive was meaning to install it, so it's not installed, it is still here.
Right. I'll go back to his office.
So that means we were looking for a big box. Zoom, 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 zoom. I don't even know how a security system looks like. The best security system we have here is a lock and a key.
Well, I don't see any boxes that I can interact with.
Okay. Then go to the other office or like in that labyrinth thing that you were in.
Yeah. That doesn't open.
Order delivery form.
Ah,
Starling must have left this by accident.
finally.
The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Wait, what?
It's not even installed at Woodside.
I know, but
That
does that mean I need to keep looking?
no, if it's not installed in Woodside, then that means that Peggy can not Peggy, her name Dawn, can just enter if it's not installed, isn't it?
I see a 6-digit number in there.
Which one? I can't see anything.
I have to like get my face in there. 5, 9. Wait, maybe that's 5 digits. 59443. Yeah, it's 5 digits. Oh, these are a number of them. Client opted for manual installation. Oh, the Woodside Apartments unable to install, require new parts. New installation date September 17th.
That's what I'm saying. It means it's not installed yet, so there's no security thing that Peggy needs to bypass. So she can just like go.
Okay, okay. Good call. Where's the door?
Behind you. Behind you. Turn around, and go. Towards the light, Wismar, like the moth.
There it is. Okay.
I swear, I would be the worst at directing people on like streets and stuff. It'll be like around, go. No.
Continue turning left. More left.
Yeah. The other left. I directed you on streets. I wasn't the best at it, but we made it.
Yep.
I found that exciting when you were like, we are reaching our next exit, and I would be like, but slow down, I need to read the map. And you're like, I can't slow down.
Got nothing new over here.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
What?
But you found the information. Look up if you have stuff to say.
Ah. It's the same thing.
Any ideas, Peggy?
Dawn says she's stuck outside the Woodside Apartments with the whistling man nearby. She's locked out because of some new security system.
Yeah.
No, let her say
Starling
stuff.
4000.
Right, and we had the same security system delivered here. Clive was going to install it, so check the basement. I'd guess that's where Clive would have stuff like that.
Thanks, Peggy.
Maybe there's
problem.
more to find.
Don't
No,
take too long.
Didn't you bring the paper with you?
I did, but like it registered that I have it, but it's not enough info, I guess.
This is annoying.
A little bit.
See, this is why I could never like get addicted to video games, because I hit one, you know, obstacle, and I'm like, okay, I'm done here. I rolled 0 in perseverance.
Where was it? This was it. Alright. None of that. Is this an instruction manual?
Starling
There we
4000.
go.
User manual.
Oh wow.
Ah, these codes should come in handy.
I just needed to click around more.
And now we go. He said these codes, that means that we need to choose from codes and hope that we choose the right one, otherwise Dawn would die.
Have another life on our conscience.
My conscience is clear, talk for yourself. If we started the stream and nobody has died, that means we succeeded. What is past should remain in the past.
Alright, I want to see if I can read this. Maintenance call code, alarm test.
Why don't you go under the light while you're at it?
So, it's 811220, or that's the deactivation
me
code.
too.
There's
Do
an
you want me
entry.
to write it down?
No, I'll just hold it.
No. This is pretty good.
Welcome back,
Yeah.
Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Why do we need to call him? We have stuff to do. Dawn is dying. No need. No need, he doesn't want anything.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so. When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
So not the activation code, because it's not activated. Not maintenance code.
Should we?
Not entry. It's not activated.
But let's.
It's not
just,
installed, dare I say.
all right, I'm just gonna say entry code.
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Why is she laughing
Forrest.
evilly?
What did we do?
She
I don't know,
sounded
actually.
a bit not okay.
Guess we'll find out.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening caller, you're live on...
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. Goddamn, how do you even get in? You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest,
Maxie, no! Come back! I can't find my rifle, man. I don't want to hurt anybody, but I can't let anything happen to... Maxie!
No.
No. Was the dog shot?
Yeah.
You didn't do anything wrong!
I'm not ready for this. Not the dog, man. The dog died, yeah.
Thanks again, Forrest.
Oh god, poor Ricky!
Okay, Gallows Creek.
That's
Here's some
Nate.
music while we
Wow.
process what...
Even when we solve a
Just
mystery, people die.
The only time we succeed, we help the killer. I'm telling you, this is why we shouldn't help anybody. Just to be fair. How could we, like, trust her? She should have died in the bushes, and you should clip that later.
I used to have a guy put the music on for me.
Yeah, that should be Peggy. He doesn't do anything, he just sits.
so the whistling man is a woman?
You didn't. Stop lying. You did not have a suspicion.
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Moral of the story: call the police, not the radio station.
I thought she was just
Exactly.
regular Gallows Creek strange.
Really, Forrest? Why do you think she requested
Really,
that song?
Peggy? To get me to go outside?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how?
She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
No, I have the right announcement. Actually, the killer is a woman, and she's also the killer's boyfriend. They are a couple.
Oh.
They are like Bonnie and Clyde, because sometimes she's in a place, but he's in another place.
Yeah, they do
And he
seem
was
to be all over
supposed to be-
town.
Yeah, he was supposed to be at the apartment building, but then he was with Roller Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was there, and this is not okay.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer
Yeah.
was calling themselves Dawn.
Do not trust anyone called Dawn.
Do not trust anyone called Dawn. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Sounds like Dawn.
Yeah, it does.
What happened?
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
She's
what
in a
happened?
bush.
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Yeah.
No. We are here. What do you- Oh.
We don't really have much choice.
Why don't we just patch
Hit
them
me.
through?
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply
She's writing it
pressure.
down. Oh my god.
Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Keep going.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
And it says, my medical training tells me there's lots of space in his stomach to bleed into. Yep, don't touch the knife.
So that means we should like him with something like
No,
a turkey.
don't touch the knife. The bleeding
Should
will
we
get
take
worse if
stuff
you pull it
out?
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Leave the knife alone.
Secure it.
Oh, secure it then.
Maybe you're
Inpatient nurse wisteria.
maybe you're right. Because he's
Oh,
bleeding
it's
more in the
bleeding.
stomach.
Of course, it's bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, just focus on the stomach because he's gonna bleed out before you
I
secure
think we need
stuff.
to leave that knife alone.
All right. I'll just keep putting pressure on his stomach for now.
Forrest, can I have a word?
No.
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Talk.
What's up, Peggy?
Peggy.
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
I know who can stabilize him.
Ooh.
Pepperoni.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right,
guys,
but there are a
marinating in
couple
blood
of
by
problems
now.
with that.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Neon says
Peggy,
Karen is gonna
I
get the
know what a floppy
hospital
disk
manager
is.
to call every
Anyway,
doctor to assist.
Reggie decided that
Please
the
be-
future is floppy
Be a
and
Karen.
started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks,
A new
Peggy.
office.
I'll just have to look around.
So you're trying to tell me that we're looking for floppy disks? Disclaimer, I don't know how floppy
Good.
disks really
I'll patch
look.
my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Alright, so how do I know where Reggie's office is?
Well, among all the offices.
She said down, so... Okay, that's the cafeteria, stairs. Here we go.
Neon says you have seen the save icon often enough, Wisteria.
Hmm.
That's how a floppy disk looks like. Oh, that was what it was. Just thought it's like a pattern, a thing. The more you know.
Alright, so we got that. There's the safe, okay.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
6969, trust me.
Hint, very important date. Alright, so let's see.
What's important to him? He likes UFOs, oh my god.
Maybe this is it? 1308?
No, it's an important date.
Let's see if there are any other dates.
Other important things. He has a kid. Look, it has a drawing of a kid up on the board in the corner. That means that he has a kid. Maybe it's the birth of his kid.
Okay, so we gotta find his kid's birthday. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. So this is what
Natural.
this is where the floppy disk goes.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this into light. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue.
Look in the computer.
Insert floppy disk,
We don't have.
which is in the safe.
What's the other post-it note saying?
Oh, here's a floppy disk.
Okay.
Could this be it?
Takes place on 11/07. Wait. This is important. Okay, yeah.
7.
Yeah, 11/07 is a very important date. Okay.
Nice.
What?
What does it say on it?
Can't read it.
I'll bring them over to the table. Why are you doing?
Trying to see if it would register what I needed. Still not getting any light on this.
Put them on the table.
John Hedges personnel file.
Nope.
Peggy Weaver personnel file.
We should need that later.
Forrest Nash. Bradley Carter.
My eyes are too old for this.
Oh, who is on this? Reginald Scott. Okay, we need Reginald Scott. Karen. Should be the last one here. No, it's Barbara. I don't see a Reginald Scott.
Reginald Scott is the guy that approved the whole thing, maybe?
Right. No, certify that Reginald Scott has successfully completed standard course. First aid.
Reggie, this is the guy, the office. He's own the office that we're in.
Okay.
So we won't find personal information on Reggie.
So why did we need to open up the safe?
To get Karen's files, because Karen used to live around there. Good luck on catching the killer. I'll go to sleep, okay?
Good night, Noon. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, sleep on. How much information was it stored on a floppy disk?
A few megs.
What was that?
I don't know.
Was it in your room?
No, it was the game.
Oh. I was about to freak out.
Karen has started mentoring Peggy. I think this will be really good for... Right. This doesn't help anything.
She was on the producer getaway. Couldn't she say that Karen was the producer? Take out the floppy disk. This is useless.
We need somebody who's taken the course. So I guess we'll
Well,
just
she
have to
didn't, because she was out with Peggy getting drunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, speak it out.
I'm trying to. There we go. John Hedges. Alright, refused to engage with first aid trainer during course. He was a war medic, but it was station policy to send everybody regardless.
Okay, this is our guy.
He has a bunch of medical equipment in his home, procured from the military. Oh, yep, okay. Alright, so I wonder if we have to write down this phone number.
I can write it down.
542-0735.
Okay. Oh, and the address, hold on.
14 Nancy Drive.
Okay. And you can just go to the intercom, you don't need to go upstairs. If there's an intercom. Oh,
No.
there's one behind you. Behind the desk.
Oh.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
He's going into shock.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's
Ghostbusters!
going to be okay.
Welcome, DB.
Ghostbusters! Hello, DB! Speaking of Ghostbusters, I just remembered I saw this cool ad for some donut place. I think it was like Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts. They have a Ghostbusters line coming out for Halloween, and they look amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like all green and alien looking, and with the ghosty and everything. Yeah, it's really, really nice.
You get a second chance at anime girl sounds for DB.
Oh my god. Arara. There we go. Oh well. That's what I'm gonna call. Hello. Are you down there yet? No, I'm not, but I'm scrolling Instagram like crazy.
Yeah, very soon she will be
Did I mess up?
here.
Jason, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Casey,
A
calm
few
down.
days.
You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the
But
nurse
I'm
say to do
definitely
about
gonna be
shock?
checking out those donuts. Yeah.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you.
You guys okay in the storm?
Yeah. Everything's fine here. We still got power. No loss of power. We didn't really get an inch of rain. I don't know how that's possible with all of the orange and red bands going over us last night.
Yeah, you were just not in an area to get any.
Yeah.
Which was good. I'm glad. Looking ugly.
Yeah. I was watching the news briefing about the effects of the storm, and there are 3 million without power right now in Florida. So a lot of people have been affected and hit.
Why are there so many people in Florida?
We have a higher population than Romania.
Oh.
My
My power is out still. Oh, hi, Domshi.
Domshi, well, glad to see you. Still from Hurricane Helene? Yeah, my brother is out without power from Helene too. He's saying that the family's living the camping life.
The Amish life.
Just camping.
No cow, no ducks.
Just ducks. Pet ducks.
Ducks.
Well, I hope you're all stocked up. And they aren't microwave dinners.
I hope they have girl dinners though. Those are good.
Yeah. Canned girl dinner.
Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner.
So girl dinner is just like snacks.
but like a lot of them.
Yeah.
That they go well together.
Milton took your stapler.
How's that possible?
Just picked it up and threw it
In the trash.
in the river.
In the river. Guys, I have recently learned the thing that more horrifying than a hurricane and a flood is a hurricane, a flood, and an alligator on your floating couch in the living room.
Yeah. But glad to hear you're safe, Domshi,
That can happen too.
with no alligators in the living room.
Yeah.
Did
It's
I?
like, who do you call for an alligator? Not Ghostbusters.
I didn't spin the wheel for our Domshi.
Oh my god.
Spin.
Spin.
And dumpster flies. Wah.
Dumpster flies over the RIP stapler. To the window, to the wall. Wall.
So how are you dealing with the loss of power?
Okay, I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Sorry.
Well, he's alive.
I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Sorry. I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
He's gonna be fine. Come on, let's like speed through this.
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. Oh,
Come
war
on,
medic,
Peggy, let's go.
Yeah, and
Let's get it,
according
let's
to
go.
Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
Yeah.
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
Somebody has been stabbed.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years.
It's
Where's
your
the patient?
moment to shine,
What's his
Johnny.
condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
We saved
Hello,
somebody.
Casey. Are you
Maybe.
there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
I want to play arcade games.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Play some Gauntlet.
Okay.
Eye of the Beholder. Wait, wrong way.
Play a record, Forrest.
Oh,
What?
I was gonna say if we should share some art, but I don't think I have it available to pull up on stream right now.
It's fine. We should just focus on the game.
I better put a record on.
You just whipped that out.
Some soulful guitar, electric guitar.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
Talk, Peggy.
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's
It's
one
either
to help you
Psychopath
sit
Dawn
back and
or
relax.
Pepperoni.
We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911
Whoa.
operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
I am. I'm driving back with an officer from Henderson now. We got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
So that means it's done?
We'll see.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as
Wow.
we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news! That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that
How
doesn't
they
matter right
them.
now. Listen,
Yes.
we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Well,
Pretender says, "Oh no, I hope you're okay, Domshi." See,
can count on
everybody's
us.
worrying
What do you
for
need?
everybody. This is a neat thing where you reached out to people that have been in a hurricane.
Yeah.
It might be
Does
a
this
long
usually happen
shot,
in the
but
US
here
where you just
goes.
like call everybody you know
Um,
after a hurricane?
I mean, the hurricanes hit specific places, and then you just worry about people that are in those locations.
Yeah, but like even people that you haven't been in contact with for years, like old roommates and stuff. How do you get in contact with that? I was wondering.
Yeah, like our friend that's in Asheville. They used to live here, so there's still contacts here, and we heard in the news that, Asheville was completely washed out, and
Mhm.
they didn't have any way to really get any news out for a while. But the friend who is in town, who is, I think, related through wife or something, has been in touch with that friend that was in Asheville, who
Oh,
we know is alive and safe, and they're getting food and supplies from the local school.
nice. Also, don't forget hydrate, guys. Yes, Wismar, hydrate.
Yeah, I've been hydrating. And there's another one.
And another one.
The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her.
Okay, we got more to
Buy
do.
as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
What does it mean to stall her?
Make her stay on the line, or keep her
Oh.
busy until they get there.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God.
Miss Peggy
It sounds like this is
fired.
almost over. We're nearly through this.
Best we don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Back on track.
Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed.
We saved at least
Carrying him
one
over to
life.
the hospital.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Wow, he's talking quite well for somebody who's been stabbed 2 times.
It is. I hope you're feeling better now.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I
Uh-oh.
might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Yeah, laughing
Take
with
it
a
easy
stomach
until
wound
you
doesn't
get to
sound like a
St.
good
Gabriel.
idea.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. And I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.
Every day? Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No, not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry.
my
There's
ex-wife.
a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Forrest, have you ever heard of somebody called George Barrow?
The boy who drowned?
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What are we talking
What
about?
happened that night?
His friend who
Went along
died.
with the stupid
Oh.
prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our Whistling Man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone, and started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Her?
Yeah,
Sorry?
George's girl.
Do you remember who she was?
Yeah. He called her Bean.
Bean.
I heard her
Bean?
again tonight, Forrest.
What kind of bean?
Her name was...
What?
What?
What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Ricky picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Oh, brother.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
That was quite a jump scare.
Yeah, I was more scared of what you reacted to.
I got jump scared and I jump scared you.
Yeah. A domino effect, dare I say. Did you remember where it was?
On the back
It's
wall.
like in the basement, on some wall. To the window, to the wall. I don't know how a generator looks like either, so we're just gonna go and search for something. Where we found all those tapes. Where did you find the tapes? Go where you found the tapes.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Because of you. Because of you.
There we go. Right?
Yeah,
But there's nothing.
looks like Stranger Danger.
Alright. Let's keep going.
But that was it.
There's nothing for me to press. Here we go.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power.
No, 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 no.
The
He's
whistling
here.
man.
No.
I need to warn Peggy.
She's locked in.
Yeah.
Freaking Peggy. No, Crouch, I don't wanna die today, please. No, 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 I need a snack. I'm stressed. Guys.
You hear them walking.
You are walking.
What's this?
Tell
Peggy,
Peggy.
are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
I'm gonna open the door, it's gonna be there. I need a hug, Wismar.
What the
Did I
hell?
mention that? No. No.
Still closed. Oh no.
Oh no.
She maybe needed to pee.
Peggy! Where'd you go?
Oh, now we're locked in.
No way.
Oh, at least we're
This
safe.
can't be happening.
DB says, I'm so excited for Halloween. I'm gonna start getting stuff from Spirit Halloween. They start appearing. Oh my gosh, Wismore. Oh, I saw it. I'm sorry. I turned my eyes to the screen. I wanted to ask you if you're gonna take me to
Did Dawn
Spirit
press the Peggy
Halloween.
button?
Yeah.
Does she want me to hit it on my end?
Is there any good stuff left when I come to the end of October, or everybody got everything and Spirit Halloween is empty?
Well, you'll be a week before Halloween,
Yeah.
so there might be some decent stuff.
You're gonna take me first day, Pinky Promise?
Yeah, and I'll take you to Lowe's. They've got quite a Halloween section.
Okay. Like, I don't want anything from Spirit Halloween, but I just wanna, like, experience it. Take some selfies.
Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What does she want?
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well,
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest.
What's
The
up
one
with the
who
stripper music?
started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
The
It's all
mayor?
gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world,
wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to
You're
him
right.
if you're here with me?
because I'm not there with you, Forrest, I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Wasn't Henry dead?
Your son? You mean you...
That was George.
Did
Oh.
he?
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So not a boyfriend, just her son.
Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then, are you...
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
I'm so confused.
So, George Barrow was the one that drowned, and his girlfriend is this Marie who was previously Dawn. Apparently, before George died, they, did the dirty, and this is his kid.
Standing in front of us.
Correct.
Okay.
Marie Campbell? So, not Dawn, huh?
No, not Dawn.
What are you going to...
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
He's just slapping him with a dead
I
fish,
said
because
you
that's what it
speak
sounds
when you're
like.
spoken
Could
to.
be. A mackerel.
Now, I know you've done some good work tonight.
Sounds like a
piecing
mackerel.
together what happened to
Yeah.
George 20 years ago.
Slaps like a
and that's
mackerel.
why I want you to interview us.
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
They want a narrator.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow.
And the mackerel.
What the hell?
Yes. A psycho with a
God
mackerel.
damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie. About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind.
Wait. Ricky was there? Roller Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
Is that true, Teddy? Did you tell him?
What? No, he...
You two were as close as
Malcolm.
anybody. I don't believe for a second you didn't tell him. If Ricky had told us, if he just told us, he and George would both be alive still.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
It was just a stupid prank.
It was not stupid because somebody died.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding, and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused, and
Tell me
What
what happened
happened?
next.
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. It was the Whistling Man. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
It was an accident. How
Why'd
do
he
you know?
fall, Teddy?
He just...
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, god damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing
Gave
up.
him a little kick.
When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this.
That mackerel's getting dry.
After all you
Yeah. Slap the slime off of it.
Even if you didn't push him, you still chased him to his death.
I can't be blamed for someone not getting a joke. Ugh.
I think Marie would disagree. But if you really felt that way, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened
President
that night
of the
was
USA.
tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river. And instead of telling the truth, she lied. She said she found him in the reservoir.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp. Guess we'll never learn why she lied now.
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatment she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
Which one?
When the killing will end.
When will the killing end, Marie?
End? When does it end?
You can't kill the world.
Show's
This
wrong, isn't it?
has to stop sometime.
It has to. Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. He should have been punished. But it's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team. When right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
That's not football. Where is Maria?
No, back off. He's coming close.
But where is she?
Hold on.
Where is she holding Teddy?
Shot his first shot
I guess
in the. No, hold on.
this is the only place there'd be a shot, would be in the gym.
The football field. Right?
But there's not a shot in the football field. You don't throw a shot.
No.
Gallows Creek High. In the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes,
I don't know my sport.
we're here. Anyway,
Yeah, that's why I wasn't relying you on
that
that
about
answer.
wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Sister. Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. You remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
Hold on. This is not okay. You can't recognize your own sister.
You should have
Yeah.
said something. You should have told me.
I know, okay? I should have. But I didn't imagine this situation then, so just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night. But did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really. I should be seeing right now. But since
So
they're
it all
gone,
comes
well,
back to parent
I'll have
issues.
to settle for the next best thing.
You mean Peggy?
You mean Peggy, don't you, Marie?
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
Turn around.
For this guy.
Maybe she has pictures of her or something.
It hurt to be forgotten. I never forgot you! Well,
Good
Open
damn.
the drawers.
no one's gonna forget now.
Peggy, no!
Oh, there's the thing now.
Took a while.
Henry, kill him.
Say something.
I can't.
Like, press something. He's coming after us. No, keep it in your hand. It will protect you. Turn around.
I don't know. Let me out now?
Yeah.
No. What am I supposed to do?
Talk in the mic. No. Oh, he sent the kid to kill us.
Yeah.
Henry,
What?
you don't have to do this. There's still time to make the right
There's
decision.
birthday
Give
card.
it to him. Give it. No, give it to him.
No! Henry, get out of there!
We have one wounded, one dead, and we're
I can't
missing the
move.
suspect.
Or out the door.
Police! Freeze!
Forrest.
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She. Oh my god.
Peggy, where's Marie?
Gone. Bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. Won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Brother.
There we go. Game over.
Is the board the people that got killed and the people who didn't?
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't do so bad.
There's Peggy.
This is Officer Trout. Come in. One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Well, that was quite something.
Pizza.
This song slaps.
Open the door to skip the epilogue and credits.
Yep, open the door.
That's it, folks. That was it.
Well,
We actually finished a game.
yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, it was a good
You
game.
got like 2 screams out of me. I'm sorry. Can you imagine how I would scream at an actual horror game?
This is an actual horror game.
No, but like a more horror game. because everything is like cartoony here and there are no jump scares. Jump scares get me like nothing else. I'm like a cat.
Well, we can look for some more horror games.
I did not sign up for that. I was just saying imagine.
Yeah, I want to find that name of that next game. I should have it in my library. Dr. Live C, Rom, and Death. That's the next one I want to play.
Cool.
It is... Where's the store page?
So how are we doing on art, Wismar?
We're working on the vampire short and have some concepts drawn up for Vampire Oleander and her deceased husband. And also
you're...
working on the demon.
Yeah. And you have also prepped a canvas to start oil painting, the most awesome painting in the universe.
Yeah, getting it really smooth.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Guys, singing TikTok trends.
So, it's about rating time.
Glade raid. Hold on, I need to grab a glade raid.
Our friend Sleeping Foxy's streaming again.
Oh my god, it's been a million years.
Yeah, so I think that's who we'll raid.
Be well, guys. Thank you, Three Thunders. Be well, too. And thank you, everybody, for joining us and discovering that you can't trust anybody and that I still hate Peggy. Let's go see what Foxy's doing. I keep you in my thoughts, and we keep you in ours, in a not creepy way.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be back soon with another game, some more crazy news probably, and
we'll catch you out in the wild.